Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I bet you've been wondering where the hell have I been for the past month, and I do apologize, but it was necessary to get this video out. So the last time we made a relatively longer video, because the last one we just recorded with Melvin, that was a nice filler video for you guys to keep you occupied. It didn't do too well, but that's fine. I'm very appreciative for everyone who watched it still. Anyways, this is about Shade Wolf Gaming again. Miguel Miranda himself. So last time we talked about how he's a known doxer, pedo, and has an RP family. Just a really weird guy, but that was just scratching the surface. I've been studying him for a bit more, and things have gotten worse. He's been giving death threats, rape threats. He's committed revenge porn, and he has multiple accounts where he just completely talks to himself. I forget if I added this in the in the original video. If I did, it's gonna be cut out. If not, I might just leave it in. But we're gonna go over 3 exhibits. So four actually, because I like to go by Exhibit A, the death threats and the rape threats. Exhibit B, we got him committing, revenge porn. That's not good, Shade. I don't know why you would do that. Exhibit C is him talking to himself. We could get a deeper dive into that, because I feel like I barely went over that in the first video. It's been a month, so it's been a while. Let's start with Exhibit A, my friends. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Exhibit A. Mr. Shade Wolf added me to a group chat on February 2nd, 2026. This is where the death/rape threats happen. There is some weird photos. I will do my best to censor them, but if they show up, I am really sorry. Just know I try to censor them. But let's start, because surprisingly he hasn't deleted this as evidence. So he says he can't do that, add more people. Also, I won't be showing anyone's username here. I don't want to do that. So in this, Maxi here is a killer, I guess. I don't know. I've only ever seen her in this chat. I don't know how Damien knows her. Just a really weird person. They do their little RP fight. I'm gonna try to censor this out as best I can. But let's take a look at the screenshots, because it shows. Yeah. So it says, hello there. Remember, Damien is Shade Wolf and Sophia is Shade Wolf. They're all just one character. Hello there, my name is Sophia, and this is Wolf Girl. Wolf Girl is a completely different person. So, we have that. They send that weird photo. And she asks, am I supposed to be turned on by this? And, they start doing weird stuff to this random person. I really hated reading this. I don't know why I got added to this chat. Nothing really came out of it except the death threats. Don't distract me from my mission. I have to murder that woman you call Luna. For context, Luna was a girl Shade Wolf groomed 2 years back when he was 33 and she was 16. And she had to dox her whole ID and everything just to prove that, she was a minor during that time. There's a whole video of it by Rev and Ninja Godot. I will link their video in the description so you can check it out. So, 3 of us hate Slick Luna. So, Shade Wolf here is admitting to hating Slick Luna. This poor innocent woman that doesn't even think of Shade Wolf at all. Let's just skip ahead. Killing sounds better. Then you and Shade both can rape her and kill her. So that's him saying it. Remember, Sophia is Shade Wolf. And we'll go over that more in Exhibit C. But right now, we're on Exhibit A. Shade Wolf can rape her, kill and rape her. Let him have this one payback on her. For what? She was a kid when you were diddling her. So, and this demon wolf girl is fine with it. And Maxie makes a solid point. You want to spare her just so we can rape and kill her, huh? And that's where it ends. So he records it all on YouTube. That's why he's saying smile for the camera, which is really retarded of him to do. I don't think the live stream is still up. I think he deleted that channel a few days after he did this, because he's on a new channel now. Said Luna was a murderer, so she should die. But now Shade Wolf is having regrets. I don't know what he means by she did murder me in my life, because that's not true, because he's clearly still alive. He's just a strange individual, and he's saying he should be dead instead. So I don't really care. I was wild and selfish of thinking myself, I blame myself. So on and so forth. Skip ahead a bit, because it's just... I asked, who is this Maxie person? I'm trying to get her to kill me in real life. Clearly it hasn't happened, because he's still active. So she's a really bad killer at her job. What a loser. So... this is the group chat where I leaked his face in that one live stream with Sonic Sega Gamer, and then they just made memes about him. Everyone hates me, calls me a pedo. It's true. Like, again, check out that video in the description. It will be there, so go check it out. Luna is a murderer, so why not kill her? And he said, yes, you can. And now he didn't care. He's saying he didn't think he'd be for real. I don't know where Luna is. I don't plan to reach out to her. I think she should be able to live her own life. But people like Shade Wolf will not leave her alone, because that's just the type of person he is. So let's just scroll down a bit more. Again, with the screenshot, I'll try to censor it. My apologies. This, I think it was just he's such a fucking idiot. I can't stand him. Okay, again, a Morgan Dragon is also him, so don't forget that. You can see a pattern here with just the way he types. He's not the smartest. Fly down, the hell going on? I remember back on Twitter, it was long. He's talking to himself. Oh, do you know her? Yeah, I do. She's killing villains online in real life. I completely doubt that. I'll go kill myself then. He's always suicide baiting. If you do harm to Luna, you have Mary Sophia. And here he is trying to force her on a date with himself. It confused me for a moment because I thought he meant Wolf Girl. But no, he's trying to force a date with himself, but also trying to kill himself. Does that make sense, audience? No, it doesn't. I'll try to explain better later when we go to Exhibit C, because that's when we talk about him and his multiple accounts where he talks to himself. So here's the death/rape threats to Luna. Alright, before I get into Exhibit B, just know I do not condone any of this. I will not show any photos of the person in question. I will only be talking about what happened in this chat. I don't know why I got thrown in this chat. And I've been figuring out how to record this section for the past 30 minutes maybe, because I don't want to make it sound wrong. So I'm just going to explain what happened. I'm going to show some parts of the chat that involve what happened in this section. So let's get right into it, because I just wanted to explain that straightforward. Shade Wolf has committed revenge porn. Miguel Miranda himself Now, if you don't know what revenge porn is, ladies and gentlemen, it is the act of taking someone's nudes, showing it publicly to humiliate them, and that's what he did exactly. Now, maybe 2 weeks ago, he threw me in a chat with like 3 other of his friends, and he would expose this woman named Raitha and expose her nudes that she sent to him privately. And he said, "Oh, it's Chaos is doing. He's doing this." So he leaked her nudes twice in the chat, but I don't know why he would do that. And I don't know why he would add me of all people, because I don't have anything to do with this. It just felt really weird seeing it. And he would send them and unsend it, so his friends would see it and they would be like, "Oh, that's disgusting. It's really gross." And yeah, just never do this. Never, ever commit revenge porn. It is illegal and you will get in trouble for it. I'm only documenting this because this is seriously fucked up. And there will be screenshots shown, so be ready. So let's take a look at some screenshots. They'll be up on screen as I'm talking. It's really bad, them just making fun of this poor woman who I don't know if she was interested in Shade Wolf or not. But yeah, this was just really bad. And afterward, he deleted the chat after inviting this one person in. It was Chaos saying, "Oh, it was you. You shut me up." And after they stopped talking, the chat was completely deleted so he could hide all of this. But, sorry, Shade Wolf, I have proof that you've committed something like this. And just know it's really bad. I tried to tell him a few days later, "Hey man, you should really be careful on what you post, especially with revenge porn." He's like, "Oh, I didn't send porn to anyone. I don't know what you mean." So he's hopeless. I've already tried to explain what revenge porn is to him, but he didn't listen and he didn't understand. So there's that. So that's Exhibit B. You committed revenge porn, ladies and gentlemen. Don't ever do this. Please, be better than this. I know you'll be better than this. But let's move on to Exhibit C. It's a lot more light-hearted, you could say. It's about him talking to himself, because he has so many accounts. He made a new one recently where he acts as this robot Sonic AI creature thing. I'll make sure to show his accounts, but the names will obviously be censored, the name handles. But let's move on to Exhibit C. So Exhibit C is about Shade Wolf and his multiple accounts. So he's got his main, which is Shade Demon Wolf, or whatever it's called. He's also Sophia the Dark Hedgehog. Metallic's Demon Wolf is a new account he created. Reaper Dragon, a Morgan Dragon, and I believe that it... also Bad Side. Sorry, Demon Wolf Girl. So that's quite a bit of accounts, and we're gonna look at a couple of them because they're kind of suspicious, especially a Moragon Dragon. I don't know why he created this new account. Let's start with his new account, Metallic's Demon Wolf. I'll show some screenshots. He can apparently get into our worst fears, as you can see right here. He'll be like, "Yeah, I can get into your worst fear, and I can expose it to you with ease." And then he sends like a weird AI generated image. So that's weird. Let's see, what else? Bad Side Demon Wolf Girl, that's one that pretends to be a girl. So is Sophia. I don't know why he pretends to be a woman. Well, actually we saw it in Exhibit A that, he was with Sophia, or he was Sophia, joining his friend, trying to rape this Maxi person. Quote unquote rape, by the way. It's not real. Oh my god. I've dealt with this fucker so much that it's rubbing off on me, because he thinks that RP rape is the same as real rape, and that's not the same thing. A Morgan dragon, however, this is where it gets interesting. Now, he forced himself onto someone, and I will show you that right now. As you can see right here, he is, this was very recent. He does his little RP sex and all that, his ERP, and he's forcing himself onto this person. I think I've only seen this person once, and that's in this screenshot, and they're never mentioned again. So, I don't know what's up with that. I did ask him in a call, like, hey, what was up with that, man? Why'd you do that? He's like, oh, I don't know. It was your Morgan. He took over my head, and he just made me do it. So, yeah, he's a strange fella. It's not looking good for you, buddy. It's not looking good for you. And I'd say the last exhibit I'd like to take a look at is just him being a complete sex addict, a pervert. There are many examples of him trying to have sex with people, and it's really sad. So we're gonna look at that next. Be prepared. Be ready. So continuing further, I just found out that he has yet another account, ladies and gentlemen. He goes by David Darkwolf, where in this account he, oh my god, it's gonna sound so stupid because I'm gonna try my best to explain it. David Darkwolf is someone that is Shadewolf's RP son, but that doesn't make any sense. So he's role-playing as his son to himself. I don't know, I'm a bit lost here. I'll be honest with you. Now, how did I find this out? I found it out in his most recent video where he exposed some psychopaths, or he claims they're psychopaths. In the bottom left corner, you can see on his Discord that he is on the David Darkwolf account, screen recording everything. So, man, that's just so weird to wrap my head around, that he is he is his own RP son, but being his RP dad. Like, what does that even mean? That's so weird. Anyways, that was a major update that, like, I had to wrap my head around. But I have some more stuff for you guys where he tried to hook up with someone's girlfriend. Funny enough, I've been talking to this guy that was part of Shadewolf's chat for a bit, and he invited his girlfriend to it, and I have full permission from him to say all this stuff. So he sent me the screenshots, and he already does sexual RP with this dude's girlfriend, and he thinks it's a girl, but it's actually the guy who's on the girl's account playing along with it. Mind you, the screenshots are going to be up on screen. This is Shadewolf, still married to what's his face? Diana the Darkwolf, or whatever her name is. So he was already sexually RPing with someone completely random in the chat, and it was really weird reading. But yeah, that is another example. He has so many accounts. He is a sex pervert. He's just a pervert in general, a creep, and just all bad around. But yeah, this is why it's taken a while to make a new video, just getting all this information. It took so damn long. It took so long because nothing happens in their chats. And when something does happen, he's like, oh, it's Chaos is doing. He's doing this. He's trying to ruin me. And he's out here doing this stuff. But anyways, that's enough for this video. I think that is a good Shadewolf update. I think I'm done with him. I might I might just call it here with dealing with him because he's really, really annoying. And yeah, hopefully in the next video we cover someone more interesting. Hopefully SSG comes back. I hope you're out there, bro, or hopefully he's getting better. Who knows? But yeah, this has been the updated Shade Wolf video. I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day or night or whatever time it is for you. Take care, everyone.